I didn't realise you'd joined CID.
I was just looking over the footage of the 2 robberies.
You're still trying to work out who shot your husband?
Thought you might have missed something.
Yeah, they arrested these 2 guys yesterday. But, they've both got cast-iron alibis for the first robbery. There's no connection.
Oh, but the circumstances are just the same.
Men come in with guns and balaclavas and steal cash. It's just a shame that this bloke managed to spray the CCTV with paint. Otherwise, we could have got a good look at him. As it is, we've had to rely on your husband's testimony, and unfortunately, he doesn't remember anything.
Can I have another look at the file?
There's no point in chasing a case you're never going to solve.
Please, and then I promise I'll drop it.
Hi, Rodders. Who were that laughing boy out there? What are you doing here? Well, it's lovely to see you too, Matthew. We weren't expecting you back quite so soon.
Obviously. How have you been since I left?
I've had the time of my life.
It's great to see you back.
Bonus. Numpty. Dino's on his way back from Belgium. Why would Carl give him the slip if he weren't up to something?
You know, Carl, he probably got fed up of having a nursemaid.
Well, he better get used to it then.
Oh, no prizes for guessing what you're talking about.
Well, can you blame us?
Look, I understand why you sent me away, but I'm sorted. So you can stop it with all the KGB stuff.
Then why did you do a runner from Dino?
Oh, well, there's only so much fun I can take. I need to get my life back on track.
And Barraclough?
Isn't an issue. I'm over her. You're right, I was acting like an idiot.
How do we know for sure?
Well, you're just gonna have to trust me, aren't you?
Going to work.
I'll walk you out.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I'd love to stay and chat, but I've got things to do. See ya.
Okay. Okay, I'm coming.
Surprise. I see you were expecting me.
What do you want?
Isn't it obvious?
Haven't you got the message?
I thought I'd give you a chance to change your mind.
Nothing's changed. Except your tan.
I'll show you my white bits if you like.
Just go.
Oh, come on, Grace. I've missed you.
Believe you told Matthew and Jimmy about us.
I was drunk. They were winding me up. It just came out.
So you used me to get at them.
Like you telling Matthew I'd said he killed Dad. I guess that makes us even. Which means we can start again from scratch. Don't be like that. Being away has just made me realise it's you I want.
And I told you it's too late.
I'm not just going to give up.
Fine. Now just go! Stalking me won't get you anywhere.
I'm not going until you listen to me.
Then I'll have you moved on.
What are you scared of?
I'm not scared of anything. I just want to be left to get on with my life without you.
You took your time.
Don't push it. You know how much trouble I could get in for this?
So why bother?
To end this once and for all. You think getting arrested for drunk and disorderly will achieve anything?
You're here, aren't you?
You've sobered up remarkably quickly.
Yeah. I seem to remember you doing the same to me once.
Stay where you are. You're playing a dangerous game.
What can I say? I'm an adrenaline junkie.
Stop.
Make me. Go on. Call for help.
Happy now you've got what you want?
Oh, don't tell me you didn't enjoy it.
Just wanted to remind myself I made the right decision ending it.
Until the next time.
There won't be a next time. There's nothing to stay for. You're free to go.
Pulling strings for me now. You do care, after all.
No, Carl, I don't. What we had meant nothing. It was sex, that's all.
It's great sex. The kind that makes you want more.
Don't flatter yourself. It wasn't that good.
Speak for yourself.
How do I get through to that thick, arrogant skull of yours? I don't want you. Not now. Not ever. Step away, please.
Revisit the Dales anytime you want with a 30-day video catch-up at itv.com/Emmerdale.
I think you need to do better than blaming it all on a 17-year-old kid.
Just can't get the stuff nowadays, eh?
He's not the only one who worries me.
Meaning?
You were back very late last night.
I didn't realise I had to ask you permission for a night on the tiles.
We sent you away to get Barraclough out your system. I'd like to think we weren't wasting our time.
What's up? I was just on my way to interview someone.
Well, I can do that for you.
What's the matter? You think I can't even handle a simple inquiry now?
There's a bit of bad news. I didn't want to tell you over the phone. Your brother just called the station. Your mum's had a stroke.
Yes.
I need to see you.
I'm sick of your games.
Just hear me out.
Forget it.
That was Barraclough again, wasn't it?
Don't worry. I won't be speaking to her anymore.
I heard your mother was ill. I'm sorry. Copper, one of the best.
His work was his life. And who could blame him when all he had to come home to was a needy, selfish woman who didn't realise how lucky she was to have him?
Like I didn't realize how lucky I was to have you.
Ancient history, Charles.
Doesn't stop me worrying about you, though, Grace.
I'm really going to have to go. My brother doesn't understand that I can't drop my entire caseload because my mother's in hospital.
Take care.
Oh, come on, Grace. Have you seen Grace Barraclough? I'm a friend. I really need to see her. It's an emergency.
She's gone to see her sick mother, life or death, apparently. But if you were a friend, you'd know that, wouldn't you?
What's the world coming to? You can't trust anyone these days. Carlos? Carl!
Eh?
So interesting.
Nothing.
Cheese and pickle or corned beef and tomato?
I'm not hungry.
Well, in that case, I hate corned beef. What does your brother think about you coming back to work?
I haven't told him.
Well, there must be a lot to arrange.
So he keeps telling me. Wants my opinion on every little thing.
What's wrong with that?
Oh, you don't know my brother. He'll end up doing things his way, so may as well let him get on with it.
Well, what you want counts as well.
Oh, I don't really care. The thing about my mother was she...
God, Benny Mull has just placed a three-way bet at the bookies on Draper Street.
Are you sure?
Straight from the horse's mouth.
Oh, sorry, we're going to have to nab him before he disappears again. I'll talk to you later, OK?
Yes, he practically admitted the con. Well, I've got us out of a fix here.
Yeah, after you got us into it in the first place.
Well, he did seem genuine.
Is that what we tell our business colleagues when they get wind of what's happened, eh? Hardly breeds confidence in our judgment, does it?
I'm sure there won't be any repercussions.
That sort of complacency that led to the breach in security.
Now look.
Get back up to Home Farm before somebody nicks the cutlery. You all right? What are you doing in my office?
I'm trying to work.
Fine.
Anyone would think you didn't have anything better to do than hang around car parks, waiting to jump out at people.
I heard about your mother's death.
Don't tell me you came to give your condolences. You could have saved yourself a trip. I'm not interested in your sympathy.
Then why did you call me the other day?
It was a mistake.
Oh, don't give me that. You obviously wanted to talk to me.
Well, pity you wouldn't then.
I'm sorry. I didn't know what had happened.
So you thought you'd just mess me around?
You did the same to me the day before.
Forget it, Carl. I shouldn't have called.
Then why did you?
My mother had just had a stroke. You weren't there for me, and you never will be.
I didn't expect to see you back at work so soon.
My brother's organising all the funeral arrangements. It isn't until next week.
Yeah, I'm afraid I won't be able to make it. I'm at a damn conference.
Oh, it's okay.
No, it's not okay. I wanted to be there for you.
We've organised a whip round for the flowers anyway.
There's really no need.
That's the least we can do. I know you had issues with your mother, but she was a good woman. She used to invite half the station round for dinner every other week.
She had to. It's the only way she got to see my dad.
Well, he was a busy man.
He was a typical copper. We're all too preoccupied with the job to have lives of our own. We're either terminally single, divorced, or on the way to it. Even the married ones end up destroying their family one way or the other. Excuse me.
Let me give you a lift.
I'm fine.
You're obviously not.
I think maybe it is too soon for me to come back to work. I'm not working on anything vital anyway.
I know things haven't been easy here the last year, but take some time off and you'll get your career back on track sooner or later.
The thing is, I don't know if I want to. I used to think my job was the most important thing in the world. And now I can barely see the point of coming in at all.
Are you sure you're all right? Is there anyone I can call to take you home?
That's the trouble, Charles. There is no one. How many times have I told you to leave me alone?
You say it as much as you want. I'm not going anywhere.
This is turning into harassment.
So call the police.
What is wrong with you? I realise that I must have dented your pride when I ended it, but surely even you can see that this is the last thing I need right now.
Then why did you call?
I told you it was a mistake.
I don't think so. I'll tell you what I think. I think you're lonely and you're grieving. And you know that I'm the only person you can talk to. So I'm not going anywhere until you do. I feel alone. I felt exactly the same after my dad died.
Not exactly the same. At least I haven't been arrested for murder yet.
Why do you do that? Push me away when I try and get close.
Just stating a fact.
My dad's death's got nothing to do with this anymore.
Of course it has. It's a reason we can't ever get close.
Because of what it might do to your precious career.
Couldn't care less about that anymore.
Then why can't you try and give this a chance? No matter how many times you tell me to leave you alone, it's obvious you want to be with me. So what's the problem?
We are. We both know why all this started. We both know it should never have carried on.
Following me?
I was so angry at being off the case, I just couldn't let it go. And then when I saw the state you were getting yourself into, I thought this was my chance to finally get at the truth.
I knew it wasn't a coincidence you were drinking in the same bar. And then when it turned out you weren't even drinking, I didn't realise you were doing all this to entrap me.
Well, I wasn't trying to entrap you, exactly.
You were just hoping I would incriminate one of my brothers.
I did think you knew more than you were letting on.
And you think I would have just told you if I did? I would never turn on my family like that.
Not even if they were guilty. I didn't think you were the type who could live with something like that.
I don't believe this. You're still doing it now.
I'm not.
Then what are you even doing talking to me? When I didn't tell you what you wanted to know, why did you keep coming back for more?
I don't know. I've been trying to walk away for weeks.
But you can't, can you? This might have started off for all the wrong reasons, but somewhere along the line it started to feel right.
Well, even so, we can't pretend it's a normal relationship. If people found out...
People already know! We could, yeah, say this was all a big mistake and walk away. I could go back to the family business, doing what the brothers tell me to. You could go back to being a middle-ranking detective and coming home alone. Or we could say to hell with it all and do something that we actually want to do for once. You know where to find me.
Aren't you going to get that?
The only person I need to talk to right now is you. And to be honest, I'd rather be doing other things.
You are serious about this, aren't you, Carl?
What's it look like?
I mean it. If we're going to do this, I need to know you aren't going to mess me around anymore.
If I've ever done it before, it's only because I didn't know where I stood.
I've wanted to be honest with you for ages about everything that was going on, but, I didn't know how you'd take it.
All I ever wanted was for you to tell me the truth.
I've told you everything now.
You haven't told me how you feel.
I thought that was obvious. You're all I've got.
Come here.
So are we straight now? No more games. No more lies.
What's there left to lie about? We've told each other all there is to know.
Point of me getting there early and then us bickering all day. Oh, I don't know exactly. No, don't bother picking me up. I'll get a taxi. Okay, I'll see you tonight.
Your brother?
How did you guess? Thought I'd put off the dreaded journey until later. Give you and me the day to ourselves.
You should have said. I'm chocker today. I can't make any plans.
Oh. Well, that's a pity. Could have done with something to take my mind off things.
If I'd have thought.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter.
I'll give you a lift to the station if you like. All right. I'm an idiot.
What?
I don't know where my head is sometimes. I should never have put work first.
Lovely. I'm going away tonight, so I can hardly take them with me.
Well, they're not important. I just wanted to prove to you that I'm not completely insensitive to what you're going through.
So why the sudden turnaround?
I thought you'd be pleased.
Well, I am. It's just... one minute you want us to be together, and the next you're indifferent.
I never was very good at consistency.
It's like going out with two different people. You don't have an evil twin, do you?
Do my brothers count?
Look, I can't cope with you blowing hot and cold at the moment.
So what are you saying? Do you want me to go?
No, that's not what I'm saying. Look, I don't know about you, but I didn't think I'd end up feeling like this. I'm worried I'm banging my head against a brick wall with you. One minute we're on, the next we're off.
Well, I don't exactly have a master plan.
I know. I guess what I'm saying is, it's not too late. I could still just about pull out and keep my dignity intact. So if you're not up for this, please tell me now, because I don't want to get hurt.
I don't want to make any promises I can't keep.
I don't want to hear anything that isn't true. I haven't got the energy for it. I'm worn out.
I don't want to stop seeing you.
Well, good. Then maybe something good can come out of this whole mess. We could make it work, couldn't we?
Of course we can. We're good together. Let's just focus on that.